like to play Chamchu again?
Yeah. Oh, well, sorry, actually, you play the winner.
You do not necessarily play Chamchu again. Yeah. I hope you play Chamchu again.
I don't.
That'd be cool. You potentially could play Chamchu. That's the answer to your question. I'm sorry. I didn't
You're gonna play.
Play Samus?
Well, first you get to play the winner of this.
Dude, I just wiggle all over the place when I play Samus.
Bro, here's what you gotta do. Samus Ditto.
Samus Tree.
No, I'll go Falco.
You were doing some good things against Samus. One thing I want to see you do more is go really high when you're off stage with up B.
Really high?
Really high. Because you were going at low angles.
Straight in and like...
You were often getting hit with like the up tilt and the forward smash. If you go high up and they have to aerial you, it makes it harder, right? Because you have wiggle room with your drift.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Go high and never die. Go high and never die.
Alright. I know what you're saying.
There's the reason it's the mango. Because you go straight in. One, if they read it, you're just dead. But two, there's a lot of things that you can do. As Marth and as Samus especially, I think, there's option coverage that you can do where you cover going straight in, and then you react to them going high. But if you have to react, it's difficult. He gets to cover a lot. He gets to cover a lot. I think also, I want to see you side beat a ledge more. Because a lot of the time he was doing that slow missile to catch you, and if you're stuck in a B, he does it. But if you side
as
beat
we were talking about a little bit before, Mari knows a good bit of this matchup. Oh, and again, Lauren just runs in, grabs him.
Definitely gotta have confidence.
Like, get out of here, you little bird.
To do it on Battlefield.
On Battlefield,
This is the craziest thing I'm
Your
about to
spacing
see
was
ever.
really good with Nairs, especially towards the later two games. It was getting really, really good.
The crazy dash tech.
Oh yeah, that game was sick. That game was pretty sick.
Counter was low-key crazy. Oh, like, yeah. Yeah, sometimes you're
There's
just
some
like...
jank, but it's some fun jank.
Like, sometimes you're just in the air like that, and you're gonna get down there, and it's like, you know what? Yeah.
That's rough.
It is rough.
All right, Falco Marth. That's the kind of Nair that you really want to see as Marth. There's 2 or 3 things that I think are really crucial in this matchup as Marth. One, this is one of the only matchups where approaching Nair is actually acceptable. Reason being that Falco spends a lot more time in the air than the other characters because he has to set up for laser and he also has to set up his Nairs and down airs. The other thing like that is that if you get clipped by a laser when you're going in and doing Nair, you can do a falling forward air, which is really, really good actually, and kind of stuffs one of Falco's best approaching tools. The other thing is you got to get the edge guards.
Yeah. I agree with all those things. But I like sometimes like when people like on commentary just like, all right, this is a sparkness of this matchup, and the other person's like, yeah, he's right.
Yeah. That's this big. Oh, and the one other thing, as Marth, you don't want to shield.
That is true.
It's so tempting to shield. It's so tempting because, like you take a laser, you see a Falco coming in. What are you gonna do? You can't throw out a move. Well, you can do a lot out of dash actually. Yeah. You can do a lot out of taking a laser. You can jab, you can dash back, or you can jump with the Nair. And the amount of time it takes Falco to come with an aerial is actually substantial.
Mm-hmm. I think it also is hard though because it's one of those situations where like it's right for every other character except the character you're currently playing
Exactly.
with. Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, against Falco, it's like it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't, right?
Yeah.
Because you shield and then they shield pressure you, you're in a rough spot. If they get one read, you're getting comboed to 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
And if you don't shield, then you risk getting hit outright. Like, you know?
He is.
So it's rough.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
that's the situation, right? You get locked in shield, you're in the corner, you can't do your dash stuff.
Mm-hmm. I know this sounds silly as like a Marth or like watching a Marth, but like I really like when Lauren's like the way she's been grabbing, like kind of doing this crazy, just like these crazy approaching grabs.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I would have never expected that to happen.
Approaching grab is great. It's really good against Falco because Falco can't dash back as well as other characters, right? He's quite a bit slower. His dash dance isn't quite as long, and it's especially good when they're in the corner.
Yeah, he's all done. You can keep him.
Especially good when the Falco's in the corner.
Yeah. So the unexpected counter pickup FD. One never saw this coming.
Yeah,
who would ever see this? But anyway, gets him with the down air, or almost gets him with the down air.
I want to see Lauren maintaining center a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because I often see Lauren kind of give up the center to go for an approach when Falco's in the corner, which can be good, and you always want to threaten that it's there, but it's like the Samus charge shot, right?
Yeah.
You don't always want to show your hand immediately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, for sure. And it did look like a little bit like she was kind of like taking the advice of trying to, especially with the chain grab, to stay in the center a little more.
Right. Staying centered against Falco is especially important because once they start pinning you down with lasers, if you don't have room to dash back or do anything, that's it.
Yeah, you just get drowned by lasers.
Absolutely. So right here, maintain center. Don't go in too far, right? Go with an air if you need to, but make sure your back is to center, not theirs. Okay. And seeing a lot of nairs, which are good. The other thing you want to do is you want to do late forward air, pull back, short hop forward air, especially if they do this full hop stuff, because if they do the full hop and you're doing the nair, they can hit your head, which is poking out. But if you do a late forward air, a drift back and no fast fall, you know, you can catch them, because your forward air comes out above you before it comes out in front of you.
Like, just watching this match, Mary's just been catching Lauren with a lot of stuff, and just like, again, keeping her away as best you can.
Yeah. That's really good. I gotta be doing that.
What, the up throw uppy?
Up throw uppy. That's so much better. I would have nared there like an idiot, like a dumb idiot.
And also, there's like, I don't know. I think uppy, like just randomly, like random uppies on Marth is just like the coolest thing ever. It just always looks so fast.
It's really good too, right? Because it's just a DI mix-up. Okay, good. Get back to center. Getting back to center, I think against Falco is really important.
Yeah.
Really important. So seeing how Lauren gets back to center is always, that's always interesting. Nice.
Oh, wait, what? 26th,
All right. Well, you guys have seen this before.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, at least they do trade the stock, but still, Mary has the stock advantage here.
Yeah.
If you can control the center, it could be the end of this game, or Lauren can kind of do some
See, Lauren retreated to center to get the grab, which is... Nice. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm actually amazed that that worked.
Yeah. Sometimes I see grabs and I'm like, you weren't even like the same blast zone or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
it do be like that. It do be like that. Let's see what the counter pick is. I want to know, does Lauren go right back to FD, or do you guys... Okay, nice. I like the confidence. I like the confidence.
Yeah.
That's always good.
And like, honestly, in some situations when you can kind of be like, okay, I didn't utilize the tools good enough, especially with like such a counter pick like FD, where like after the next match you're just like, yeah, okay, I get what to do now.
Yeah. The other thing, this is something my friend Michael said to me recently. He plays Falco. He said basically there's a zone that Falco wants you to be in. There's like two distinct spacings that Falco is very happy that you're at. One is if you're at the distance where you are one short hop laser approach away, right? If Falco can close the distance with a short hop, that was close. I liked it.
Yeah.
With the short hop laser, that's great for Falco. The other thing is Falco likes to be right on top of you. Anywhere in between those two zones, it's really uncomfortable and awkward if you're the Falco. Like that, right there.
Yeah, and like a lot of things with Marth too is like Marth's main goal usually is like to make the awkward situations. And like check them on like how well are they good at SDing, or like how can they check their defense as well.
Yeah. But I think a lot of people think of Marth as strictly like a zoning character, which I think is often true. But the other thing you want to do is you want to like tighten the noose, if that makes sense. Like you want to just choke him down and pin him down and just sort of keep him there.
Yeah.
Much more gritty than I mean it to be, but
it's okay. It's okay.
But
it's a university. It's a university thing. It's college kids. It's
college kids.
Yeah.
How about this? It's like a snake. It's like you're a boa.
Yeah.
How about that? You want to tighten up on them.
Specifically from like the Jungle Book, like they like this.
Jungle Book. Yeah. Not even that Nat Geo shit.
Nothing like Animal Fight Night or anything like that.
Oh yeah.
Wait, she said her psychic told her that, so the psychic has a psychic?
Yeah.
Looks like Lauren might have gone for forward smash there.
Just put that together.
I think forward smash at that percentage, at that positioning, is the right thing to do. Gets him off stage.
Yeah.
This is rough.
Yeah, again, just like when you're getting overwhelmed by like the lasers and stuff, and like
especially dash forward. I just want to see him run forward.
Yeah, just one. Just like, oh, I'm gonna get it. Honestly, every time I get hit by that, it doesn't matter if I'm like.
I say to run forward, run through. It's so good, so good. Good job. Oh, that's a grab.
Yeah,
that actually is the punish.
I played Lauren a little bit, and like she's really good at getting those like again unorthodox like punishes, especially like for some reason she'll get like back throw into like forward smash. I'm like, oh wow.
Yeah. Nice, good nair, cleans it up.
Even though it's a similar stock count to last game, I do think Lauren's like picking things up a lot better. At least
like, this is a weird place to be trolling for a boyfriend.
Okay.
There was one that used to go through comments. His name was
Bit of chuckling from the players. Yeah. You love to see it.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's like impossible. You know, if you're trapped in the vortex there.
That was pretty nice. But again, it definitely seemed like both players were adapting from the stuff and kind of being like, oh, maybe I can try this and like go into that situation.
Yeah, absolutely. You could definitely see adjustments being made
Yeah.
up into game 3.
Now trying to get a girlfriend.